Hey guys, it's Britt. Thanks for tuning into part 5 of the cruise vlogs. So like I said in my previous vlogs, unfortunately due to technical issues, my audio is a little messed up. I will be dubbing over all of my material, so please forgive me, and here we go. Hey guys, it's Britt. Today we already had a busy morning. I woke up around 8 o'clock and I waited for the aqueduct to open, which happens at 9. So I'm going to insert my GoPro footage of the aqueduct ride right here. 10 minutes is about as short as the aqueduct line is ever going to be. These Donald prints are absolutely adorable. Then they slow down the ride so you can take a look at the boat. I think that's pretty cool. Some nice scenic view. Good, you're back. The best time to ride the aqueduct is either A, the first day you get on the ship, as soon as you get on the ship, or B, first thing in the morning. Because that line is always long. I got on there twice in 15 minutes, so get there first thing. Now that we've had our adventure today, we are going to head to Palo for brunch. Palo is a premium dining experience that you can pay for. You can go to either dinner or brunch. Both are $40, and I believe both include alcohol. Let's head on to Palo. And before we head out, this is what our view looks like this morning. It looks gorgeous. The water looks so blue. It's really pretty. And if you look out into the horizon, you can see another ship. We should be friends. Palo is located on the 12th floor of the ship, which is the adults only area. I will be honest, it is difficult to access. You can only access it from the inside of the ship, so you cannot access it if you are on the deck. So keep that in mind when you're coming. We had a 10:30 reservation, so Palo was pretty quiet when we arrived. Brunch at Palo is a very unique dining experience. It's actually kind of similar to the brunch I had at California Grill, which I will link to this video. While you're waiting for your entree, which you can order more than one, and you are encouraged to order more than one entree, while you're waiting for that to come out, you come to the buffet for your appetizers. And let me tell you, these are not ordinary cruise buffet appetizers. This buffet was absolutely delicious. I cannot give higher praise. It tasted as if it was being served tableside. It did not taste like it was being served at a buffet. The seafood and the cheese were extraordinarily fresh. I could not have asked for a better experience. This was absolutely delicious and more than worth the $40 you paid for it. It's utterly incredible and I highly recommend it. Just make sure to come to Palo hungry, because Palo will break you. You will burst by the time you leave. For my entrees, I ordered the lasagna, the chicken parm, and the margarita pizza, which were all fantastic. Jen ordered the eggplant along with the steak, which she said were average. Desserts are also served buffet style, and our waiter did recommend for us to get at least one of every dessert, so they encourage you to eat to your full here. My personal recommendation is the champagne jelly with the fruit right there. Just like the appetizers, the desserts didn't taste like they came from a buffet. To be perfectly honest, I fully intend on taking another Disney cruise just to eat at Palo again. After brunch, Jen and I went to the movie theater to go see Aladdin in 3D. At the time that we were on this ship, Aladdin had just come out in theaters about 2 weeks ago. So the movie theater is pretty notorious for playing movies that are still in theaters.
There's so much to do on the ship, it's crazy. There's so many trivia, and there's bingo, and there's shuffleboard, and there's mini golf. and there's new characters. It is impossible to do everything. Like, I really want to take a tour of the ship and hear the explanation on how they designed the ship and all that kind of stuff, and I just didn't have time for it because there's so much going on. Jen and I are getting ready to go see the Beauty and the Beast show. Supposedly, this is supposed to be a really great show. This is supposed to be the best show on the ship. It's the newest of all the cruise line shows, so it'll be really exciting, so I'm really excited for it. Unfortunately, just like with all the other live shows, I can't tape in there, but what I have been doing is they have a little board out front where they show clips from the show, so I've been filming off of those and showing it to you guys, so I'll do that once again.
After the show, our dinner was at Royal Palace, which is a restaurant themed to Disney royalty. Out of the three main restaurants, this was the menu that I was most excited for. It seemed to be French inspired, which French cuisine is one of my absolute favorite cuisines. So I was really excited to try this menu, and it really seemed good. Jen ordered the fried brie, and I got the escargot along with the iced shrimp and lobster. I also had French onion soup. For entrees, Jen got the salmon, and I ordered the seafood pasta along with the duck. And just like every other night, Jen and I ordered every dessert and shared them. This was also the time that we gave our waiters their gratuities as well. And our very last towel friend of the cruise.
We've come to the end of our Disney cruise. So first and foremost, let's talk about Beauty and the Beast. It was absolutely the best show on this ship. If there's one performance that you cannot miss, it is Beauty and the Beast. The technology to that is utterly fantastic. I will warn you though, it is based off of the live action Beauty and the Beast, so the costumes are related to the live action film as compared to the animated film. And they also use some of the songs that were written specifically for the live action film. Actually, what was kind of cool was there was technical difficulties during our show. So halfway through the Be Our Guest number, they actually stopped the performance for about 10 minutes. Yeah, I was a little worried that we wouldn't continue on with the show, but luckily it did continue, and they restarted the number from the beginning of the scene, which was kind of cool. And of course, Lumiere had to be like, take two. So there was a little humor out in there, so it was neat to see it, fail a little bit. Dinner at Royal Palace, Royal Table, I think it's Royal Palace. It was, I would put it on par with Animator's Palace, so clearly the best restaurant included in your package at the Disney cruise is Enchanted Gardens, but the best restaurant we tried by far was Palo. Royal Palace was alright. I didn't find anything that I love. Typically speaking, I love French food. I love escargot. I love a good duck breast, and both of them were terrible. Even the French onion soup was not good. The theming in there is gorgeous, but the food, the food could have been better. Signing off on the Disney Dream, this is Britt, ending today's chapter.